Well, I'm just going to ask you this. Are you very spiritually connected? So, do you get a ringing or something in your ear? You get like this ringing?
All the time.
Perfect. So what this is validating, and I don't know who I'm communicating with yet because I'm not fully over there, that what you sense and feel is real and that everything you say to them, they hear you.
Love
that. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with the souls that I'm seeing. How do you connect with the mom that's departed? And so know that your mom is stepping forward. Oh, okay. How do you connect with sunflowers? How do you connect with that?
Can I show you something?
I guess, yeah.
My mother made this for me.
Oh.
Okay. And after she passed away, I was kind of wiping it off because it was a little dusty. And then I turned it over and I realized that she wrote something to me.
Oh my God, I just got the chills. It says I love you. So when you see the sunflowers, it's almost like a piece of heaven is with you at that moment. And that piece of heaven is your mom.
My mother was warm, loving. She was my best friend. There'll always be that little piece of me that misses her and that friendship.
My relationship with my grandma was irreplaceable. We were as close as could be. I was her favorite.
I don't know. Are you a therapist? I just said, they go, she might be able to help you. I go, help me? Why? How is she gonna help me? They're like, she's a good therapist. Have you been questioning certain things? Because she says, you are where you are supposed to be right now. So don't ever question your career. Know that you do have the amazing ability to change people's lives.
I didn't say a word about my career, so the fact that she looked at me and said, "Are you a therapist?" was beyond my wildest dreams. And the fact that she was saying I help change people's lives proves that I made the right choices.
How do you connect with the number 27?
The day my mother died.
Perfect. This is to validate that she's at peace and that she knows how hard it was to let go. Did you just leave the room, come right back in the room? Because she made me feel like, she goes, Teresa, I was alive, and then she stepped out, and then I can feel her take her last breath.
That's exact. This was her hospital room. This was the nurse's station. I literally walked out of the room, went to the nurse's station. I walked back in and she was gone.
So you know that she waited for that moment.
She did. She wanted me there, but she didn't want me to watch her.
She says her soul was still there and waited for you to come back.
My mother passed away almost 17 years ago from pancreatic cancer. Unfortunately, with pancreatic cancer, by the time you're diagnosed, it's already too late. When it came down to the end and she had no fight left in her anymore, and I said to her, "You told me that you would love me forever," and she said, "But you need to love me enough to let me go."
So let me ask you this. You picked out where your mom should be laid out in?
Yes.
She wants you to know it's perfect. But did you forget to put something on her, or did you say something like, "Oh, we should have buried her with pantyhose," or "We should have"?
No, she didn't. She said she didn't want to be buried with shoes.
Oh, I would never say that. Because I felt like I forgot something, like I wasn't buried,
Yeah,
you know.
she didn't want to be buried with shoes.
Perfect. So know that what your mom says is how you laid her to rest. She wants to thank you. Because she stepped forward in a beautiful gown, and when she spun around, she came just out in like a little suit. It's just my symbol for that they support how we chose to lay them to rest.
She picked it out.
Your mother made me feel like that she was very happy for you with your new life. don't know what that means. So you have a lot of changes since your mom's departure?
Yes,
Your mother watches over. Do you understand that?
I know she does.
Because she made me feel like that she protects the family.
I know she does.
But did something happen where somebody shouldn't have survived something?
Yes. I had a very bad car accident, and I should not have survived that car accident.
And you did.
And I did. And my mother was there. And she told me that my girls needed me and I needed to go back.
So you know that that was real.
I have emails running through my body like unbelievably right now.
How do you connect with the month of April? Or the 4th?
April 18th was your accident.
April was your accident?
Yes.
Your mother made me feel that when she saved you in that accident, you came back a different person. The person that God intended you to be.
You could not have said it any better than that.
She says, and now it's time for you. And I don't want you to feel guilty about that.
Thanks, Mommy. I had my car accident in April of 2013. I was driving home from work. I had a stressful day at work, and I hit a truck. When the cops got to the accident, I was apparently speaking another language, which I don't.
When I got to the hospital, she seemed okay. And then by the next day, she was not with it anymore. And then every day from there kind of deteriorated.
I did have that experience of the light, and my mother was there, looking beautiful and not sick. And she said, no, 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 you need to go back. Your girls need you. It's not your time yet. And then I woke up. I kind of see things in a different way now. I think that when you have that experience that it could be gone like that, you maybe learn to appreciate things a little bit more.
She says, I have no ailments on the other side. She says, you know that from that accident when you saw me. She says, you saw that she was fine.
She's beautiful.
She says, and that's how I want you to remember me. She says, I want you to embrace your new life, knowing that I am smiling down from heaven.
There's so many times when you wish that you had your mom there, that she could talk to you or give you advice or guide you. Today, I feel that my mother was sitting actually between the two of us. Just the whole reading was crazy. I just couldn't believe what was coming out of her mouth. It was life-changing.